Um, Hello, everyone. Good day to all. A warm welcome to all for today's webinar. Today, we are going to discuss about AI-powered end-to-end automation solution that is towards for the marine procurement system. I'm myself Suhasini Vishwanath, a sales and account manager from Varuna Sentinels BV. I'll be the moderator and the panelist for today's webinar. Before going to start our webinar, I would like to highlight a few points. That is, the webinar will run for 1 hour and last 15 minutes we'll keep it for Q&A session. And the recording will be sent to all the participants register ID after the webinar. And if you have any questions in the middle, you can drop your questions in the Q&A panel, which is showing below. And to keep more interactive, we will conduct some polls to gather your opinion in the meantime. Yeah. Now, I would like to introduce our panelist for today's webinar. That is Mr. Aravind Kumar, a technical team lead, Varuna Sentinels BV. Mr. Pushparaj T, technical team lead, Varuna Sentinels BV. Suhasini Vishwanath, myself, a sales account manager from Varuna Sentinels BV. And Mr. Sandeep Mishra, CTO of Varuna Sentinels BV. So as I said, I would like to start with one first poll that what is your motto and how you are currently managing your procurement system in your organization, considering your fleet. So whether it is a fully digital procurement system or combination of digital and manual process, or mostly it is a spreadsheet or the email based one, or fully manual process. Now I would like to launch the poll. So you'll be having a 15 seconds to answer this. Let's see how you are managing. I hope you are able to see the screen. So yeah, most of them are putting as they're fully managed with a digital procurement system. Some of them are mentioning it's combination of digital and manual. Okay. Okay, mostly of emails and manual process still. Few of them are using still manual process. Okay. This is the results. You can see that most of the people are opted digital procurement system as well as combination of both digital and manual process. This webinar will provide you more insights about how you can smartly use the marine procurement system in your organization. I myself, a Suhasini Vishwanath, a sales and account manager. I was having 5 years of experience in sales accounts. So my expertise towards every day, I will make a conversation with the ship owners, ship managers, and the operators. So I can provide you the insight towards from the buyer end, what their expectations in the marine procurement system. You can see that marine procurement is just not about the purchasing of things, correct? It is also involve the vendor management plan and cost optimizations, everything. When you're thinking about cost optimization and the efficiency, you can't just rely on the manual process of work. So you can see how the evolution has happened from the manual process to the AI-driven platform. Previously, you can see that in the organization, they were using the manual process that was creating lot of errors like human errors. It was creating delays and limited visibilities. Now, when the transformation is happening, like it is moving towards the AI-driven, you can see the integration system plays and connecting with the vessels, teams, suppliers, logistics system, everything. Within that ecosystem, you can able to see progress and the transparency and improved in the efficiency as well. Now I can say in a short that it is not an option no more for anybody. Market has created a trend, so everybody is moving towards that standard procedure of opting the procurement in a digital format. Now, I would like to say about digital wave. As I said, digital wave, it's not just about the system where you are seeing that. It is when you connected the digital wave and the integrated the system with vessels, suppliers, and the ship owners, everything in one system, you will be having the visibility of what is happening. So in that system, you can able to analyze who is the best vendor for your requirement, correct? So this results will give you optimizing the cost, and you can see the demand for it, and you can control the cost as well. So digital wave integration system is no more option. It's a standard that market is created. And I would like to say about AI-driven procurement system. If you opted AI-driven, it is not just a magic. It is a combination of automation and the data analysis. What exactly it means? It will streamline the process, like repetitive tasks. If you have the order processing and the data entry, everything will be streamlined by the AI procurement system. And that will help for analyzing. It will analyze both real time and historical data using the pattern of consumptions, like price trends, everything. That will help for optimizing the cost and create a demand as well. So that's how the AI driven platform will help for the organization improve their overall growth. So I would like to say now how we are different than others in the market. As you all aware that we are well established in market for the IHM maintenance compliance. Over the years, we have made a connections with the ship owners, ship managers, and presently we are providing more than for 1,000 vessels. We are providing the IHM maintenance services. Having this experience, we understood that IHM maintenance and the marine procurement system is interconnected. Correct? So if the owner is opted a marine procurement at the initial stage itself, we are having our IHM platform as well. Through that marine procurement, they can integrate that system with our IHM platform, wherein which they can showcase, they can see that material declaration, supplier declaration of conformity, everything will be recorded. So till the vessel life cycle, we'll be having one platform under the one roof. So that is where we are a standalone system will provide a better solution for your requirement. Now, I would like to pass the session to other panelists. Before that, I would like to launch a second poll. What is the benefit or the motto that you are expecting from the marine procurement system, whether it is mainly for the cost saving or faster procurement or better vendor management or improved transfer efficiency or all of the above? I want to know your opinion on this. So yeah, you'll be having a 30 seconds. You can provide your, okay. Yes. Yes, I can see that all of the above. Everybody expecting the company's overall growth, correct? Yeah. Transparency. Yes, definitely. When you opt this marine procurement, definitely you can expect the transparency in one digital core system. Thank you. Thank you all for providing your feedbacks. And this is the results wherein which people are just thinking about the cost saving, and some of them are thinking about the procurement faster and the approvals. Most of them have put their opinion towards all of the above. That is good that for the decision making. Now, moving further, I would like to introduce our panelist, Mr. Aravind Kumar, for today's webinar. Mr. Aravind has 5 years of experience in IHM compliance, marine procurement, supporting ship owners, procurement teams in integrating hazardous material compliance within the purchasing workflow, handling the supplier documentation, maintaining the accurate IHM record. He experienced in ensuring compliance with Hong Kong Convention and European ship recycling regulations. We are delighted to have you here, Mr. Aravind, and floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Sugasini, and hello everyone, and good day to you. So I am Aravinda Kumar, technical team lead at Varuna Sentinels. So I will be taking you through the technical side of our marine procurement system today. So our goal is simple: to show how procurement can be faster, easier, and smarter for everyone. For everyone means buyers, suppliers, and ship owners. So we will go through the key features of the system, how automation works, and how AI make better decisions. So let's start with the first big topic, the engine. All right. Uh, let's look at the core of the system here. So this is the engine, the part that does all the heavy work for you. In simple term, this platform takes your entire procurement process and automate it from start to the finish. So there will be no confusion, no manual chasing, and no repeated works will be there. So one flow, fully connected. So let me break it down step by step. So first, RFQ creation. So instead of creating request manually, the systems can automatically prepare it using vessel data. So this is for buyers. This means less typing and faster uh, request creation. So next is vendor selection. The system helps and send requests to the right suppliers using predefined templates. So for suppliers, this means clear requests and a quicker response. Then coming to the PO generation. So once quotes are finalized and purchase orders are created automatically, there will be no manual errors and no delays. And finally, this is invoice reconciliation. So invoice are automatically matched with the purchase orders. So that for ship owners, this gives full visibilities and better financial control. So now let's look at the key capabilities here. So auto population of the line item. So you do not have to enter same data again and again. And the next one is templated request distribution. So the communication with the vendors becomes smooth and consistency. And the third one is automatic invoice matching. So the errors are reduced and payments are faster. So there will be like less manual work, fewer errors, and faster decisions. That's the real value of automation. Now that we understand the overall flow of the engine, let's move to the velocity. The next slide. Now let's talk about the velocity, the speed, because in procurement speed is everything. This slide shows a simple comparison between the manual process and the AI driven process. So let's start with the manual process first. uh, Manual process, you will be doing or drafting the RFQs. This will take time for you, and then emailing different suppliers, more time, and then collecting and comparing the quotations, that will take even more time. So overall, a lots of waiting and lots of manual effort here. Now look at the AI RFQ cycle, which here everything is connected in one smooth flow. So from the RFQ is created, sent, approved, quotations received, and the PO created, and finally delivery. So all track in one place. So there will be no chasing emails, no confusions. Now let's understand what this happens. First, intelligent creation. The system automatically creates RFQ using vessel data like equipment details, past consumptions, and history. And for the buyer, this means no manual data entry, faster decision making for them. And next is simplified ordering. All vendors communication is handled in one system. And then supplier gets clear requests and can respond quickly without back and forth emails. So for supplier, this means quicker response and smoother communication. And finally, for the ship owners, everything is visible in one dashboard. So from request to delivery, so you get full visibility and better control. You can see the faster RFQs, faster orderings, and faster operations. That's the power of AI-driven velocity. Now, with this understanding, let's move to the next slide, the intelligent eye. So let's look at how we make smarter vendor decisions. So today, in many procurement, decisions are based on experience or gut feelings. But this platform changes that completely. We move from guesswork to data backend decisions. So what does that mean in practice? Every supplier is evaluated in real time based on actual performance history. So not just on what they promise or the lowest price they offer. So instead of asking who gave the cheapest quote, or we ask who actually delivers the best result. Now, if you look at this chart, you can see the supplier performance score clearly. Each supplier is ranked based on real data and not as an opinion. So this brings powerful benefits for everyone, for ship buyers, for suppliers, and for the ship owners. So for buyers it will be like you can make faster decisions with confidence, less manual comparison and more clarity. And for the suppliers it gives good performance, get recognized in the market immediately. This makes quicker response and smoother communications. And finally, for the ship owners, you get full visibility of who is performing well and who is not. That means better control over cost and quality than the timeline. Now, how do we measure this performance? So we use a simple but powerful scorecard like cost efficiency, reliability and uptime, delivery time accuracy, and regulatory compliance. So the simple matrix, clear performance, and better decisions. And this is what makes vendors selections truly intelligent. Not Now that we understand how we evaluate suppliers, let's move to the next slide, the strategic advantage of smarter selection. Now let's understand this in very simple way. uh, why is smarter vendor selection is important. First, reliability and risk. When we choose the right suppliers using data, we get more reliable service. And when suppliers are reliable, we face fewer delays and fewer problems, like delays, spare parts, or wrong and non complaint materials. So right suppliers, you will get fewer problems. Now think of like a domino effect. So one good decisions leads to another. Like a smarter vendor choice leads to lower risk. Lower risk leads to better operations, and better operations gives us strong advantage. So it's a simple chain reaction. Now let's see what this means for everyone. And for buyers, you spend less time fixing issue and more time making quick and confident decisions. And for the suppliers, your good work is clearly visible. This helps you respond faster and build better relationships. For the ship owners, you get better control and full visibility, like your vessel run on time and with fewer disruptions. So now about the relationships, when everything is clear and visible, there is more trust, so no confusion and no surprise. So let's move to the next slide and see how this works in real situations. So future proofing. So if we look at this slide, it's about the future of AI in procurement. So right now, AI already helps us to do many things faster, like sending RFQs, choosing suppliers, and tracking orders. But in the future, AI will do even more. So it can predict what you will need before you ask for it, like forecasting materials and helping plan better. So AI will also helps in making smarter decisions automatically by checking data from past orders, supplier performance, and like price prices. So in simple time, AI will keep everyone do their job faster and make a better choice. So main idea is AI is not just now; it is ready to support the future of procurement platforms. Now let's move to the next slide, the key insights. Now let's look at the key points from this session. The first point is efficiency. AI helps us to do repetitive works automatically. This makes the whole process faster, from creating the first request for a quote to complete or completing the final orders. And the second point is intelligence. The system uses data to help us to choose the better or best suppliers and plan inventory better. So this reduces mistakes and helps to keep enough stock and like without overstocking. And then the third point is growth. Using this MPS platform, you can prepare your operation for the future. So it helps manage risk, uh, like rising cost and complexity of global shippings. So to the sum of efficiency, intelligence, and growth, these are the three ways of MPS platforms helps make procurement faster, smarter, and future ready. So now that's the end of my session. Thank you for the opportunity, Varuna Sentinels. Over to you, Sugasini.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Arvind, for sharing your valuable insights with us. Now, I would like to introduce our next panelist, Mr. Pushparaj T, to continue the discussion. Mr. Pushparaj brings a strong practical experience, having worked closely with the vessel's technical team's procurement functions. He has been actively involved in supporting procurement process, vendor coordinations, and ensuring smooth and operational compliances requirement across the marine operations. We are happy to have you here, Mr. Pushparaj, and Floresias.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction. So we can proceed with the slide. Can move with the next slide. Yeah, I will start with the introduction of MPS platform. What is MPS platform? MPS is a marine procurement systems. We also developed like a VS MPS platform. We have designed this platform effectively support both the suppliers and buyers, like based on the unique needs. With focus on the user friendliness and platform enhancement of the purchasing systems and offering the seamless operation for both the buyers and suppliers. So our MPS platform is designed to integrate all the aspects of a procurement management in a one ecosystem, from the like RFQ generation to the supplier selections and the purchase orders and invoicing. And our platform supports both the buyers and suppliers by the unique way. It will help that both the buyers and supplier to make it more efficient. So I also like to introduce like VS MPS AI chatbots. So this AI chatbox is fully integrated with our MPS portals. This is AI-powered assistant is designed not only to provide that quick answer to your queries, but also assist that and navigate our portal. It acts as a solution provider, ensuring all your requirements are met efficiently and supporting the both the buyer and suppliers throughout the entire process. As a AI chatbot, it gives you that proper guidance and assist you throughout the process for both the buyer and suppliers. So this AI chatbox enhances the user experience by simplifying the complex task and providing the instant clarifications. Ultimately, the AI-driven support strengthens and collaborate between the suppliers and buyer and ensure that efficiency and accuracy across the portal. So this is the basic introduction of VS MPS portal. It is designed in a cloud-based software. It's available, you can access, and it's available via Google search. So we are moving to the next slide with the more details. Yeah, the dashboard commands. Dashboard commands is center provide the overview procurement activity for both the buyer and supplier. Buyer can track the procurement status, evaluate the supplier performance, and make the quick decision based on the real-time data. For the supplier, the platform provides the visibility and order request and allows the easy communication, ensure the smooth operation, and foster the order of fulfillment. So this dashboard is also be designed in a dynamic way. So as a buyer and supplier, they can access the portal by using our dashboard by clicking the options like PO created and send the reminders and code that RFQ throughout our dashboard instead of stepping into the more detail in operation. So now we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, the global search engine. We are introducing our VSMPS global search engine, the powerful tool designed to enhance the experience for both the buyer and supplier. With this advanced search functionality, the buyer can easily find out the specific product and specific supplier or the specific import product and apply the geographic filters to narrow down to the result based on the ports, country, or locations. The search engines provides the precious filtering options like ensuring the buyer only see the product that can be delivered to the chosen destination. Like leveraging this advantage search and filtering systems, buyer can confidently find the right product at the right time and streamline the procurement process like never before. This search engine is we are developed with advanced AI systems. So this search engine will give you the exact product or port availability, and it will make the RFQ more smoother and more easier for the buyer. So we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, the two part of discovery. As I mentioned before, we are having the search engine. It's more advanced. It will show the global product to the global suppliers. So we are having the two more system add locally. So first I will introduce what is find globally. As a buyer, you can explore the vast range of global product and supplier throughout our search engine. This allows you to access the wide variety of options from our from globally. To add locally, this alternative you can choose and set up your own inventory with a my product and my supplier and provide you with a feasible and work within your own systems. These two options offers the ability to either use the global network or manage your local procurement or even combine both the paths and send the RFQ and make the RFQ more efficient and get the quote from the suppliers. This is how it has been designed in the VS MPS portal. Now we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, the financial and logistic configuration. So here you can see the payment terms and currency and freight forward details and portage details. For each and every time when we are sending the RFQ, for this process, we have to check with the mails and add that field manually. So here our platform, all you have to do is just choose the data from the drop down instead of manual entering the data. So this will help the buyer to help the buyer for that manual process, and it will help the supplier to find what buyer is actually needed, and it helps the supplier to submit the quotation. So that's how it has been designed for this VS MPS portal. Now we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, building your private database. As I mentioned before, we are having the two options like global and one is add locally. So you can also build your private supplier and product database, making easy access for recruiting and item suppliers. This enhances efficiently, especially for the business with a frequent procurement needed. With VS MPS portal, you can easily build your private database using that My Supplier options. The supplier can be onboarded quickly through the name or email ID or providing the few details and immediate availability for the procurement needed. Yeah, we have to go to the previous slide, Subhash. Yeah. Additionally, the suppliers enter the ecosystems by using the token systems. This allows the supplier to submit the quote without register our portal and accept the purchase order and participate the procurement process seamlessly. By creating the private organized database of the product and supplier, it can streamline that, recurring that need that makes the entire process more efficient. That's how it has been designed in VS MPS portal for the help the buyers and suppliers to send the RFQ and submit the quotation from the supplier. So we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, RFP creation and header details. The creating RFP is a simple and streamlined. As a buyer, when creating the RFP in VS MPS portal, the RFP number is automatically generated and make it easier to track the request throughout the entire procurement process, all the way to the delivery to the specific item. Additionally, you can specifically mention that vessel details such as the vessel name and ETA and ETD and ETB and the specific port the vessel is arriving. So based on this, the supplier will understand what the importance of the specific RFQ and they can submit the quote and they can prioritize the delivery and it will make the RFQ process more simpler and easier way. So we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, line item and the supply selection. The line item and supply selections, we introduced that our advanced feature called AI suggested supply. Based on the line item you have selected, AI evaluate that input you have provided and recommend the supplier that is best matches your item. So, like example, in the smart sourcing feature, it designed helps the buyer quickly find the most suitable supplier by analyzing the product coverage and delivery ports and stock availability. In addition, the AI suggestion supplier, buyers can also use their own private supplier list from the My Supplier selection. This compares the suppliers between after receiving the quote. The combination of AI assistance and manual controls allow for the more efficient way for the buyer. As a buyer, you can choose that you can evaluate the quote from that AI suggested supplier and from the My Supplier, and you can proceed further for that PO creation and delivery. That's how it has been designed. So AI suggested supply is one of the advanced feature we have been using to filter the suppliers and make that RFQ more efficient and more easy. So that's how it has been designed. So we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, terms, preview and submission. Before submitting the RFQ, you can review all the including like payment terms, flight details, and company information. This systems allows and filters details, reducing the risk errors and speeding up the process. So all this data is predefined and fetched from the settings tab. So each and every time, all you have to do is just select the data from the drop-down, and in preview tab, you can preview those data which you have already predefined in the settings, and you can send the RFQ. So this will help the buyer to reduce that manual work and also reduce the error while during the RFQ process. So we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, here this is the operational overview and life cycle. The operational overview provides the complete life cycle from the creation of an RFQ and final delivery. Ensure the full visibility throughout the procurement process. This streamlines the process is designed to support the buyer and the supplier in each and every step. So I will show how the buyer will work and how the supplier will respond. So buyer, the RFQ will be created. As a supplier, they can review the RFQ and they can submit the. After the RFQ is sent and after quote has been received from the buyer end, they can create the purchase orders and they can send the purchase order to the supplier. So once the supplier has been received the purchase orders, they can evaluate the purchase orders and they can find out what is the specific need from that buyer end and they can accept the purchase orders. Once they accept the purchase order, as a supplier, they can proceed with the delivery. So those delivery details will be status and details will be updated in the MPS portal. And as a buyer, all you have to do is just track the details via our portal. That's how the operational overview is designed for both the buyer and supplier. I given the example. This is the end-to-end visibility from creation till delivery. So we are moving to the next slide. Yeah, managing quotation. So MPS portal simplifies the procurement process, allow you to easily compare the cost and chat with the suppliers and select the best. So the AI systems helps you to evaluate and compare the quotation, make it easy for you to identify the best offers based on the price, quality, and payment terms and other factors. Once you found out the most suitable quote, you can easily accept it and proceed with the purchase orders and creating and delivery process. So here, as a buyer, if you have any queries or any doubts, you can send a direct text message to the suppliers. As a supplier, they can respond and they can clarify the message. Also, we have the chatbots like AI chatbots, as I mentioned before. You can use the systems and evaluate the quotations. Like example, if you have received the quotation from the 10 different suppliers, by using the AI, it will help you to reduce the time and make it more efficient and allows you to choose the best quote and you can proceed for the purchase order. So that's how this managing quote and this AI system has been developed in the VSMPS portal. Now we are moving to the next. Yeah, the final stage, the order and financial tracking. The order and financial tracking feature in VSMPS platform offers the compositive view for both fulfillment for the buyer and supplier in the real-time payment status. The order side. In the order side, you can easily monitor the status of the purchase orders and track the expected delivery dates and confirm whether they are accepted by the supplier or not, as I mentioned before. On invoice side, you can easily view the detail of the financial information such as the payment status of each invoice, whether it is paid or unpaid or it's overdue or not. This allows you to stay on the top of the financial and ensure the timely payments and also while maintaining the transparency and control over the procurement and payment process. That's how it has been designed in the Varuna Sentinels VSMPS portal. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Over to
Pushparaj,
you.
for your valuable insights and the practical example towards our marine procurement system. Now, I would like to introduce our next panelist, Mr. Sandeep Mishra, to continue this discussion. Mr. Sandeep Mishra, a Chief Technical Officer at Varuna Sentinels BV. He has 15 years of experience in software development, cloud infrastructure, enterprise solutions. He has been instrumental in developing Varuna Marine Procurement System and IHMM platform, enabling seamless integration of procurement, compliances, and hazardous material management. As a panelist, Sandeep will share insight on how digital technology, including AI and ERP system, can streamline procurement process, enhance supplier collaboration, and support efficient IHM maintenance in line with evolving the regulatory requirements. So I would like to hand over to you, Sandeep, please.
Yes. Thank you so much, Suhasini, for introducing me. So before proceeding with my slides, which I'm going to speak on this portal, I would like to thank my colleague who already explained that what we are doing in our MPS portal. So thanks Pushparaj and then Arvind that you guys that already explained the things. So it's almost 80% you already explained that what we have on the portal and how we are planning to make this portal best in the market. Okay. So let's go to the slide, please. Okay, so now basically, when we thought to design this marine procurement platform as a VS as a company, we thought let's go with the only RFQ based. But when we have done some research, found there are so many marine procurement platform in the market who already providing the RFQ based system, and there are so many other also who is providing the marketplace. So we thought why we can't do combine these two both together under one roof. So based on that idea, what we have done in this portal, which is this is the good advantages that you have both options here. If you are a buyer, you don't have to go anywhere. You have supplier. If you are a supplier, you don't have to go anywhere because everything is here. Okay, so I mean to say everything is here in the sense if you are a buyer, you can send your RFQ to any suppliers. You, as Pushparaj says, if you do not find any supplier, you maintain your local database, and that local database for those suppliers, those products only visible to you. And apart from that, there's the opportunity to see the all the suppliers already available in the ecosystem. So if you are a buyer, everything is for you to send the RFQ, receive the quotations, and if you don't want to go with this process because it takes time sometime, so you go to the marketplace where you will see the products aligned with the suppliers, best deals nearby your port, and also it will also tell you the how much distance. So everything is visible, and you see the chat model that we have designed. It's not only a normal chat like a chat GPT or anything. It's based on the data that we already have in the ecosystem, current data set that we already have in the system. Based on that, it will analyze and give you the best options. So if you are a supplier, it will tell you that the list of the details that you are looking for to onboard your products, and then onboard your additional details. And if you are a buyer, it will tell you the best suppliers based on your product looking for, and I'm sure it will save your time. So saving in the sense, uh, I mean to still I have seen in the poll people is still using the manual processes. I'm not sure in the 2026 still people uses the manual process. Maybe something is still not right. That's why they go to send the mail over the email to supplier asking for the quotation. So in 2026, if we are not using the digital platform, then I think we are behind it. So what we thought, let's have a both RFQ based product based RFQs and then marketplace together. So you can access if you're a buyer, you can log into the portal. You can, as Pushpara says, you go and search the product that you're looking for, or you directly jump to the marketplace. So everything is at your fingerprint. So you go and just do the things quickly, and you order your product, best quality products from the best supplier, from the best location that you're looking for. And it's global. You can see in the marketplace, you can change the languages also. We are coming with the language. So if you're from China, you can use the Chinese language. For Japan, Japanese language. So everything you have here. So and the translator, this model that which I essentially I told you that this is not a just chat, but I mean it's a analytics that will tell you the what exactly you are looking for. And sometimes you don't have to write the question. We have predefined things. You ask, you will get the answer. You don't have to jump to so many screens to see that how many RFQ created, how many PO issued. So if you're a buyer, you just ask. You will see that everything in the one click. So it will save your time. And everything you see here, uh, like see RFQ created, order placed, PO issued, and how much amount you spend in your currency. Okay. And then you also see that this process is just not like a use complex. It's a straightforward single process that it takes your minimum time to create the RFQs as if you are a buyer, and you will have one thing that already Pushpara said, AI suggested suppliers. Now AI suggest suppliers, I mean, if you ask me, AI suggest supplier means what? So the AI term we have used by looking other platforms, because if you see Mercura, there are so many marine procurement, they're already using those some chatbots to analyze their application and tell the exactly what user is doing their portal. So if you're not using the AI or you're not using the keyword AI, no one is going to look at your system. This is how the fact says. So based on that, and if you're developing any kind of application, even single screen applications, the AI has to be there, and and it has to be there, and it helps also. It saves your time. It also tells that what exactly you're looking for. Okay, and then you can just do the business quickly. Okay, let's go to next, please. So here, so this is the marketplace. So as I said, you can access via the portal. You can log in as a supplier or buyer, and then you go to the marketplace, or you can go to the browser, and then from the browser you can search the marketplace, and you can order product based on the categories, based on the countries, based on the ports, and then you see we have some criteria here: all products, new arrival. So latest let's say supplier new products assigned, so it will show you the new arrivals, and who is the best seller. So all criteria is already there. You go to that criteria and see what exactly you are looking for. Even if you are confused, so use our the chatbot that we have created that will help you to find out the best supplier with the best product with the best deal, and then your obvious your location that you are looking for. Okay, so I mean, it's kind of the everything is dynamically we have tried to create here, and then I mean, to some criteria that AI already telling you that what if I'm a buyer, if I have to order the wall in Amsterdam, so what I will look, basically I will try to find out the supplier first who's selling the wall. If I found the supplier, I need to see the stock available or not. I need to see whether this is nearby my port. Let's say in this case, Marine, we are looking, but because here buyer basically want to find out the plan nearby ports. So I will find out the best suppliers having good stocks, that exactly what I'm looking to order, and nearby my port, and distance also. Let's say 100 miles. So it basically this tell you everything that what exactly you are looking for. Again, if I repeat again everything, it's the same thing. So I would like to tell you that you have everything. If a supplier, you can onboard a product, you can do the more businesses. Okay, and you can also see the other suppliers also what they are offering and how you can offer more. How can you offer the more discounted products? How you can have a chances to do the more business using the marketplace, and also there's the more possibilities to get the quotations, because let's say I'm a buyer, I'm in the Netherlands, I'm ordering the product in Rotterdam. So if you listed or let's say you already on our portal and you already listed in the particular locations, definitely that AI will tell you the buyer this is the best supplier. Obviously you have to maintain, if you're supplier you have to maintain your qualities, you have to maintain your product delivery and ratings and everything. So based on that, there the chances. So chances is like based on the what exactly buyer is looking, if you are the best and nearby locations. Okay, and if you are the best not nearby the location but you are able to deliver, there's the more chances to do the businesses. So here you will see both options, and both options in sense RFQ, even if you digitalize everything, it takes time. I mean, I have to, if I'm buyer, I have to order the wall in the Amsterdam or the Rotterdam. I will search the wall. Let's say I found 10 suppliers. I have to send the RFQ to them. So once I send RFQ to them, they will analyze, they will see how much quantity I'm ordering, and then blah, blah, blah. And then they will send the quotation. So even if you digital, if you're using the digital solution for RFQ, it takes time. So if you don't want to go with that, we have a marketplace. Like if you see so many e-commerce portals are there, you quickly order the things within 1 or 2 days, you get delivery in your doorstep. So basically, this portal has everything. Okay, let's go to next, please. Now here, that what our colleague also, I'm also, I was saying that this is the AI suggest supplier. So I have seen so many portals before starting this. We have seen that like there were, if you go to the, what do you call, proxy. So proxy also. So they are very straight, simple, forward process. You create your product, type the name of the supplier. Even a system will not show you the supplier name. Type the name of the supplier. Type the quantity. You don't know how much quantity they are going to supply. But even you go to, I mean, it's a digital, but it's a still manual. But they're still doing the business. Okay, because they have done so many marketings for their portals. So we thought, why we can't give the buyers to I mean, to let's say I have to order the pumps. Okay, I have to order the pumps in the Rotterdam. So why we can why we should not train AI to to help buyers to find out the best suppliers? If you see, these are supplier names, and then coverage also. If you're looking for the pumps and other products also, so it will tell you that how much coverage. I mean, to how let's say 5 products are there. Out of 5 products, this supply, but this only supplier can supply you 4 products or all 5 products. And your the port which you're looking, it will tell you the distance also. So it will tell you complete, clear, crystal picture, and you will tell you the best supplier with the best deal, everything to the buyer. Just buyer have to select and send the RFQs. And after sending the RFQs, I mean, if you're the best suppliers, if you're doing the good business, definitely you will send the quotation. So here chances of doing the business is very, very, very faster. Okay, and definitely we are trying to avoid all the manual process, trying to keep the minimum clicks, trying to save the times of suppliers and the buyers. So I mean, have to order the products. So why have to go do so many manual process? I have to order the products. I'm paying the money, and also I'm wasting my time. Why? We should not do that. As a buyer, I don't like this. So by keeping that, we thought let's have a suggested supplier that AI is basically use AI, use the model, try to train, and not only for a specific location, train globally. So I mean, if you're searching product in Rotterdam, it will tell you that the supplier in the top, that is in this location, the supplier is there. But if you go down, it will tell you other suppliers also, but it will be far away. So I mean, if you're in the Netherlands, it will take, then it will go to another country, and globally it will tell you these are the suppliers. So you can, it's not like that. If you don't like that supplier, even it's a nearby port, so you can go to find other suppliers who's globally dealing with, and then you can order the products. Okay, let's go to next. Okay, I think this is last slide, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Sandeep.
Thank you so much, Suhasini, for time. Yeah.
Thank you, Sandeep. It is really informative. Thank you for sharing your valuable insights with us.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to move to a Q&A session. Our participant has requested few questions. So,
Yeah, it is answered by Sandeep already.
okay, so one of the questions that our team participant is asking, can you share a real example where AI has improved supplier selection, pricing, or procurement cycle time? So,
yeah, definitely. So as I said, it's not like there are no examples in the market. So there are so many people who are working in the platform. They are trying to develop. They are trying to do the business, trying to generate the revenue for their company. So if you, I already says, I mean to. The real-time examples only come, let's say we are planning for the MPS, Marine Procurement Platform. So what would be the first option I need to check? First, as a buyer, I need to find out the supplier, selection of supplier. Okay. And then, I mean, before selection of supplier, you can go the product basically you are trying to buy. Okay, so if you see the Mercura, or there are so many AI chatbots still there in the market, they are doing the best. Okay, I'm not telling, I would not say, I will never say this, they are good as more than us. Okay, because our product is always best. So there are so many chatbots already available who's helping supplier and buyer to do their businesses. Okay, so real time example would be best terms. I mean, to just find out your product, select your suppliers, and then after selecting pricing, what the pricing they are offering. Okay, and even if you are giving the less price, but they are not nearby your location. If they are not nearby your location, then it's not worthy, right? Because if you order the product, delivery charges, other charges will be there and it will be same. So instead of saving the cost, you will pay more. So if you see the other chatbots, they are also doing the good, as I say, Mercura and then DNP chatbots also I have seen. So they are helping supplier and buyers. So these are the real examples in the sense some criteria is there based on that this AI the chatbot that what we have done is helping them to do their business quickly.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sandeep. I can see one more question that they are asking. What is the single most important feature for a marine procurement system should have truly to support a ship owner?
Yeah. So supporting a ship owner, let's say, as I said, you already have a procurement system in a place. Okay, I'm not sure, but if you go to the big ship owners, they already have their own procurement department. Okay, who basically does their product ordering on their port based on the requirement given. So it will help them to save their time because as let's say as per research, if you see nowadays also, or let's say as a buyer, if I order the product, it takes some time. I mean, even if you see in the polls, people saying that manual process they are trying to do. So this platform basically help them to, I mean, to save the time. Saving time is the best that what you can provide with your software. Okay, so we can help the ship owners to save their time, select the proper suppliers, select the good quality of the product, and order product on time where they are looking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
And adding to that, for the ship owners, this needs to know exactly what is happening from the request stage to the ordering or
Yeah.
to the delivery. So if they have clear visibility, so they can track the cost and avoid delays and make quick decisions for their product. And when this visibility is supported in a driven marine procurement system, so it becomes even more powerful to them. So they don't just see what is happening, so they also get insight on what to do next. So that's the questions for the.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Arvind, and thank you, Mr. Sandeep, for addressing the questions. Yeah, I hope our panelists have answered the question. If you still have any question, you can feel free to put it in a Q&A panel. So as we are heading towards the end of this session, I would like to ask our panelists to share their key takeaway from this session. With Mr. Arvind, please provide your key takeaway.
The key takeaway for me is very simple. When the AI and automation comes, procurement is no longer slow or complicated. So it becomes faster, smarter, and more reliable. So when we choose the right suppliers based on a right data, it will get better pricing and complete the entire process much quicker. So in short, I can say less manual work, fewer errors, and better decisions. That's the real value our system brings. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Arvind. Now I would like to request Pushparaj, you can provide your key takeaway.
Yeah, my key takeaway is the AI is evolving. So we all using that AI for the third party AI in the day-to-day of our life. So all we want is we just want the AI to be integrated to the specific portal. So that's if it is integrated, then our AI will give the proper answer what we are looking for. If the ship owners, they do not have to use any external AI to clarify the doubts, or suppliers if they have any queries or doubts, they do not need to use any external or third party AI to clarify the doubts. All they have to do is just integrate the AI specially designed for that marine procurement. So if they use that, they will get the better solutions and better answer, and from the through the answer they can make the procurement more easier and more simple. So that's my key takeaway.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Pushparaj. I would request Sandeep can provide your key takeaway, please.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Suhasini. Yeah. So as Arvind and Pushpa already they have given their takeaways. So I think it's the same from my side also. But again, as I have seen in the polls, still people following the manual process. Okay. Now question is why they are following the manual process in 2026, where we have so many digital platforms. Maybe they have trust issues. Maybe they have a pricing. I mean to say the pricing and other things also would be there, or they are still not able to find the correct platform that can help them, can save their time, because saving time is the big challenge here. Okay, if you go to the manual, it takes so much time to you. Because if you go to the digital platform also, and if you follow the product based RFQ, it still takes time to you to order the product. You order the product, and then you receive the quotation, compare the quotation, and after comparing, you issue the POs to any supplier. So again, I would just tell people to avoid the manual process. We are in the 2026. Try to use the digital platform. Try to find out the best platform that can help to save their time. So saving time is the big factor here. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sandeep. And as I'm being a panelist for this today, I would like to provide my key takeaway. As Sandeep mentioned, it is not an option for anymore. Market has already created the trend, so we have to adopt this change before it is get delayed. Okay, so when you are choosing the vendors, please wisely choose the right vendor who is not just think about the vendor management and the purchasing system, who can think about overall growth of the organization, I can say. So I would proudly say that we are one among them. Thank you. This is my key takeaway from this session. Hope this session has provided you the insights to everyone. Hope we are thinking it will be useful for everyone. If you still have any more questions, you can put this, you can send a mail to the contact@varuna-sentinels.com. And if you want to explore our services that we are providing, you can visit our website, that is www.varuna-sentinels.com. A big thank you to all the audience and the participants who have presented here and invested your time with us today. And in the future, definitely we will connect with more emerging topic. Until then, thank you all. Signing off.